Humankind, without a doubt, is the most influential species on our planet. We're the ones who are capable of having the greatest impact for good or for bad. Studies like ours provide us with the data we need to make informed decisions. What we've been doing is taking the latest and greatest in technologies and using it to understand the relationships among the geology and the chemistry and the animal life here off the coast of Southern California.
The material from this expedition is kind of the scientific equivalent of a higher resolution snapshot of this ecosystem, as many animals as possible and as much detail as possible. So we are seeing Point Dume, Redondo Knoll, these other sites right now as they are in their full glory, and that lets us make comparisons to the past and the future and to other places in the present with an eye on scientific decisions about conservation, management, or places for further investigation.
Southern California can serve as a model for ecosystems that are influenced by gas, whether they're here or off the coast of Oregon or off of Alaska, or even ecosystems in outer space.
So at NASA we've had hints for quite a while now that there's been water outside of our planet Earth, right, on moons of Jupiter and moons of Saturn. But it's really only been in the past 5 years that there's just been this explosion of data that's shown us that there is water all over the solar system, especially on these moons of Jupiter and moons of Saturn. And as we know on Earth, where there's water, there's life. This is kind of a different thing for us. So part of the reason for being here is to talk to people who do this day in, day out. You know, oceanographers, people like the Gerges Lab. We need to learn and understand from that community how to go about building spacecraft and how to go about building instruments that can survive and operate and do amazing science in the ocean.
One of my favorite things about being out here is working with the engineers and crew and technical staff that have really helped us push the envelope on our technologies. The ROV Sebastian team is unbelievably efficient. In the short time we've been out here, we've completed 17 dives and have spent over 200 hours on the seafloor. We went to sites we had been to before and we explored them in ways we hadn't done before. But we also explored entirely new sites where people have never been with an ROV or with a submersible.